Greetings and salutations to all who watch this message. This message is, of course, I don't know. Why? Why am I like this? I'm sorry. Hi, my name is Wonga, and welcome to my channel. This is another episode of random stuff to talk about with all of you, the audience or audience member. It could be one, two, I don't know, or one. That's okay. So, today I think we should talk about something a bit different. I know I was gonna make an episode about conspiracy theories, but I think let's get into reality. I hate reality. I know it's a terrible thing, but let's try something. Today I thought let's talk about something that's very important based on a relationship. You know, the love language. It's important. The love language is a very important language. Okay? Okay, forget the other languages that are on this planet. The love language is what matters in a relationship. You know? So, for those of you who do not know what the love language is basically, it refers to how you like to be, how you like someone to express their love for you, or how you like to express their love for that person. Which is, it's important. You know, effort. It's all about effort in a relationship and sacrifice. But yeah. So, what's a good example for? Okay, so here are examples for a love language. Basically, physical touch. You know, physical touch. Hugging, like hugging, kissing, touching each other's hands, holding hands. She's holding your arm, or he's holding your arm, ladies. I mean, I know that's never happened, but maybe it does. I mean, it would be nice to be a passenger prince for once, you know. Baby, can I hold your arm? Be like, sure, baby. And then, you know, she feels like the man in the relationship now. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you hold my arm. But yeah, physical touch is always important. You know, you need to make sure that they know that they exist in your life and that you love them and everything. You know, it's a simple sentiment. You know, it's very simple. Doesn't cost a thing. That's good because everything costs money these days. Economy is okay. No politics. Anyway, so yeah, physical touch. You touch them anyway. Their hands, their face, especially their face. Come on, their face. Like when a woman just has both of her hands on your face, it's like, damn, I can just sleep here. You know, like seriously. Like just she touches you and then makes eye contact while doing that. That that's how you know she loves you. That's how you know. But yeah, come on. Fellas, ladies, touch your fellow person and make sure that they know. Okay? Okay. Okay, next on the list we have quality time. Another important factor in a relationship. Spend time with each other. Okay? Get to know each other even more. You know, that's why dates happen. You go out on dates to get to know each other. You go on dates to, have conversations and have vibes, vibes. Eh, I hate saying vibes. It sounds so weird. I don't say that word that much. But, connections. Develop connections. That's what I'm supposed to say. Develop connections. Have conversations with each other. You laugh, you cry, you laugh to a point where you on the ground. That's the best kind of laughing. Even though your stomach hurts afterwards, but you had the greatest laugh ever because she said the most messed up yet funny thing. Okay? Sorry, I like dark humor. If a woman likes dark humor, I'll take her. Okay? I'll take her hand in marriage. Okay? I don't like marriage, but it is what it is. But yeah, quality time is more important than anything when it comes to a relationship. Spend time with each other every day. Well, you know, whenever you guys are free, whenever you guys want to spend time with one another. What else? Ooh, words of affirmation. That's important. Admire your person. Say stuff to brighten up their day. Say things that will, you know, when you say something to them, they'll be like, this person really loves me. They'll start crying. And if they start crying, that means you struck something in their nerves. You struck something good. Okay? Tears of joy, not of hurt. Don't ever do that, guys. Say something, okay? Just say I love you, or say you are the best person I've ever been with. Say everything's gonna be okay between us. Say all that kind of stuff. Say something that's very from the heart, importantly, from the heart. Okay, use this organ, not this organ. I mean, yeah, there's a time and place for everything when it comes to saying something to your person. For example, you express love when you tell someone how you feel for the first time. Obviously, there's a time and place for that, right? So you try to think, okay, when am I gonna tell her? When am I gonna tell her? Where am I gonna tell her? A restaurant? No, don't do that. It's too public. A park, like that would work. It's quiet, it's peaceful, there's nature around. You can do that. Maybe have a picnic, and then tell her how you feel. Two things will happen. Either she will, she'll say, I feel the same way about you. And you guys start holding hands and you lean in. But don't lean in. Just ask her, can I kiss you? And then, she'll say yes. And then, yeah, just be respectful, Gentlemen, be a gentleman. Yeah. Or number two, she will obviously reject you, and yeah, your world will come tumbling down, which is not a good thing. Especially if have anxiety. Yeah, it will hit you very badly. But you just gotta learn to move on and try to come back from what you experienced. If it's your first time, you're gonna be okay. It hits you a lot, but you're gonna be okay. You just have to come back up, tough skin. Just be more stronger next time. But also tell them to a point where it's right. At least wait maybe 3 months or 4 months. Don't tell them on the first week. just to be on the safe side. I know it's a long process, but just to be on the safe side, tell them within 2 months or 3 months or five. Just be logical about this. Don't rush. Be patient. Be cool. Yeah. So, words of affirmation are very important. Admire, say stuff to them to make sure that they know, because that's important. They have to know, I love you. You're the only person for me. If I could, I would. I don't know what that means, but if I could, I would. You know? She'll have to find out for herself. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, she'll have to find out for herself. You know? Just say stuff, man. Say a lot of stuff. It's okay. Anyways, what do we have next on the list? Gift giving. Buying gifts or finding gifts or, creating gifts. That's another thing. People are very creative out there. They can either paint a gift or sew a gift or, crochet a gift or just create something. For my artists out there and my fellow Picassos. That's also another thing. Or buying gifts. That's another thing. It's expensive, but it's thoughtful. But that's the thing. When you buy a gift, you think, what represents them? What symbolizes their existence, their personality, the way they made you feel for the first time and throughout? Just think, what represents them? And then a woman will probably buy a watch just to say, our love is like this watch. It will always be timeless. Something like that. Or, there was this one story I heard. A man bought this woman flowers, but they weren't just any flowers, they were plastic flowers. Of course, some females got a bit angry because they're cheap. But yeah, at the same time, he said the reason why he bought those flowers, plastic flowers specifically, is because they last forever. So that way they won't rot, they won't die, they won't need water, just like their love won't die. And that's something, that's effort. You think about these things. Sometimes you think with this, but also you think with this. Okay, what represents them? What is the kind of gift that will say, this is you, this is what I think of you, this is why I love you, It's the thought that counts at the end of the day, guys. You just have to think and put effort into that gift. Okay? Please. What else? What other love languages are out there? What else is out there? Presence. And not just presence, but presence, like, them being around you. Their existence around you. Like if they're just standing in front of you and looking at you, that's also a love language. That just says that, they love you and all that. They care about you, they like spending time with you and all of that. That's another thing. Obviously, there are other love languages, but I do not want to say that because YouTube is probably gonna shut down my channel if I. because they are sexual. We don't talk about that stuff here, okay? But yeah, people will say that maybe the weakest love language is, of course, gift giving, because obviously people think it's not thoughtful, it's lazy. Yeah, so I understand, but still, it's the thought that counts. If she doesn't know that, then she don't deserve you, or he don't deserve you. Okay, I'm all inclusive up here, and but yeah, okay. So say stuff, guys. Say things to them. Do things for them. Acts of service. That's another love language. Acts of service. Doing stuff for them. For example, maybe cooking for them, or cleaning for them, or doing, just doing something that will actually make their day. Or or if they do those stuff for you, it'll make your day too. You know? It's just, it's all about love, guys. You fight for it. You sacrifice yourself for it. You do all this other stuff. Just so that they know that you love them and they love you too. I hope they do. Okay, a relationship it's all about love, communication, understanding, everything. Just do something for your fellow person and make sure that they know that you love them and they love you, and yeah, make it work. Okay? And to my fellow females, please, if you're unhappy, tell them. Okay? Don't just go around and cheat. That's not good. Especially you guys, the male species. Don't do that too. If you're not happy, tell them. Okay? That's why I hate hints. Hints just shouldn't exist. Okay? I hate hints. Alright? Just be straightforward with each other and say stuff. Alright? Speak. Communication. Important every single time in a relationship. Communication is more important than anything in a relationship. Okay? Speaking. Knowing each other. Simple. Yeah. Alright? Because I hate relationships where they just don't communicate. Like, come on, guys, say something. It's the whole reason toxic. I don't like toxicness. I don't like all these situation kind of relationships because they're stupid. Okay? Just say that you don't like the label and that's it. Simple as that. But yeah. Okay, do something. Surprise them. But in a good way. Not surprise them as in kidnap them or show up with an X. Don't. Okay? Don't do that. Just surprise them in a good way. Surprise them to a point where they're gonna start crying, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, she loves me. She loves me." Like that. Just okay. Relationships, guys. It's all about thought and sacrifice and communication and connection. All right. Do all of that. If you feel like she's not the one for you, if you feel like he's not the one for you, then on to the next. All right. Go back to the drawing board. Yeah. So I think I will close off the video there. Thank you guys. Well, thank you for whoever watches. Thank you for watching and getting this far. I thought you were gonna get bored. Sorry. But yeah, like the video, share, comment downstairs, subscribe if you want to see more. I know I only have 4 videos up. I'm sorry. I am trying to be more consistent and find other things to address. Yeah. So I'll see you next week. And a special message. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay? Everything's gonna be fine. It's just a phase. Okay, whatever you're going through, it's just a phase. You will walk past it with flying colors. Just everything's gonna be okay, and this year is gonna be different for all of us. We want this year to be different, right? We want to be stronger than last year, right? We want to be more fierce, more tough skinned, more, you know? You want bones as strong as steel. We want to be dominant, you know? You just got to put the effort in. You got to do everything that you can in order to achieve that every single day. Be different, change something about yourself, and just be different than everyone. Be better than everyone. Respectfully. Yeah. Parents, whoever's out there, parents, please be there for your child. The child needs both of you, not one of you, both of you. No matter what you're going through, it doesn't matter what you're going through. All that matters is that that child is happy and that child has lived the best life because of you two. It's simple as that. Okay, some of us only got one parent in our lives, but we still love them regardless because they didn't give up on us. All right? Please, just be different. All right? Be there for that child. Both of you. Doesn't matter what you guys are going through. What matters is that child is happy and that child has had the best life ever, and that's it. Okay? Because of you two. All right? So, yeah, special message. That's it. Guys, I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and